Good morning, Chillie Falls here from F&C Travel, Chillie Chats, Chillie Cruises, all sorts of things. Got a busy show this morning. Before we get to the main topic of the day, which of course is one of my favorite subjects, that being food on a ship, the Carnival's new brunch menu, by the way. We do have some updates on several things to get to first. And then a couple other stories, so we'll get right at it. If you're new to this channel, and goodness knows it's been a busy couple days and a little spurt of new visitors, new viewers, new subscribers. I'm now up to 1,363, which I'm still a small guy, but we're growing every day, and I certainly do appreciate that. I regularly post videos on all facets of the travel and cruise industry. So if you'd like to keep up with the latest in cruise ships, ports of call, cruises themselves, my interview shows, which are called Chillie Chats. And of course, we have the travel and cruise industry news live broadcast, which is Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you'd like to keep up with any of those, just hit the little subscribe button down in the lower right-hand corner at any time during this broadcast or the video replay of this broadcast, and click the little bell notification so you'll be notified anytime we go on live or we post a new video. And as always, I would appreciate it. Now, the other thing to point out is down in the description of the video, you'll find all kinds of links, like to my Facebook group and Twitter and all sorts of things. Today, there will be a link to a new cruise, at least new to us, new to the F&C pages, which is a Crown Princess Barbados cruise. It's a 10-day cruise out of Fort Lauderdale with ports of call in Princess Keys in the Bahamas, St. Thomas, Antigua, St. Lucia, Barbados, St. Kitts. 10-dayer on the Crown Princess. So there'll be a link, it'll be down there someplace, which feel free to look at it anytime you want. I am not an employee of any cruise line or travel agency, which gives me the freedom to say pretty much what I want, pro or con. I am a big supporter of the cruise industry, but that doesn't mean that I won't be very critical of them when I feel it's necessary. I can, if you ever want to book a cruise, I can quarterback the deal for you, take care of it. Just call me. It's any of the cruises that you like, just let me know, and I can help you in any way possible. The other thing that I'll point out on all the links down below, you'll see some links to Amazon, specifically, and one specific link for the Audible program. So, and I said kind of tongue-in-cheek, take Michelle Obama on your next cruise with you, which that doesn't mean you're going to physically take her, but you can take her book, which is a bestseller, of course, with Audible. And the link will take you right to that, and you can get the information about joining Audible and how you can get the book for free and other things. And you just you listen to it on your phone or an iPad or a tablet on any kind of device. So anyway, that's that link's down there also. And then if you do any other shopping at Amazon, after you go through with one of my links, the channel makes a few pennies to help support the channel. Now, let's get on with the business of the day. And some of you are going to be a little upset with my next statement, but obviously the tragic story which broke early yesterday morning for us about the toddler in San Juan, I hope today to put that story to bed and let the family get on with their lives and grieve and take care of things. There's been all kinds of accusations and comments that are inappropriate. It's a tragic situation. Obviously, there are some questions about how and why it happened. Those are up to the authorities to take care of, not us. The information that I gave yesterday, excuse me, on the video that I put out was directly from the police in San Juan. And at that time, it was a totally one-sided story. They had not talked to the family or interviewed them or the parties involved. They now have. So the information I'm going to share with you today is the next step. Now, there still are two distinct versions of the story. The one yesterday, which was drawn from eyewitness accounts, which had the grandfather, and it was directly quoted, dangling the child out the window. I will point out to that eyewitness accounts are usually very suspect in any court of law as to their veracity. I'm not saying that this is the case at all. However, the version that the family have shared with police is a little bit different. The bottom line, it's still a sad situation. A 19-month-old child lost its life, and that's just horrible. The child was playing with her grandfather in the dining hall on deck 11 of the Freedom of the Seas. The grandfather set the girl in the window, according to his statement, and lost his balance, and the girl fell to her death. Sadly, of course, she died on impact. Now, those are the two versions. The truth of the matter, who knows? That's up to the authorities to decide. The South Bend Police Department have said the child was the daughter of one of their officers, Alan Wiegand. The department asks that the community pray for the entire family and respect the privacy of the Wiegand family, and I wholeheartely agree with that. Of course, the family had traveled to San Juan. The mother, father, the young girl, and her siblings, and 4 grandparents. They had boarded the ship on Sunday, and it was set to sail at 8:30 that evening. The South Bend Police Department said in their statement that the chief of the South Bend Police Department disputed the statement issued by the Puerto Rican police that the girl was being held out of the window. The family will remain in San Juan until the investigation is complete. The local police are still investigating the incident, and the grandfather is, of course, under investigation. However, at this time, the preliminary findings of the police has determined that it was an accidental death. So, I'm not saying whether I agree or disagree with that, because of the two distinct versions. However, that's where it stands at this point. So I will make no further comment on this story. And I would ask that all of you, let's let this family get to the grieving portion of their life and get on with their life. So I will make no further comment about that. All right. The other story, just to put that to bed also, the Carnival Victory crew member that was seen falling overboard about 30 miles northwest of Cuba. The U.S. Coast Guard searched for the 37-year-old man, but failed to find him after more than 45 hours of searching, and finally suspended the effort. So unfortunately, that's another, bad situation. But this gentleman, of course, is presumed to be deceased now. The other story along the same lines had to do with a cruise ship up in Norway that a woman went overboard, and this was off of the Meraviglia, MSC Meraviglia, which has the detection system, the expensive detection system on the cruise ship. They got on this really quick, and were able to rescue the lady. It was an elderly woman. I believe she was of German descent. And they got her to the hospital, and she passed away in the hospital. The temperature was quite cold, as it happened in, I believe, right off Norway. The temperature of the water was something like 57 degrees. And it was thought that when she went overboard, she hit the lower part of the ship on the way down. So that was another sad situation there. One real close call yesterday. The Costa Deliciosa, if I'm saying that correctly, came very close to hitting the dock in Venice on, was actually on Sunday, not yesterday. The large ship operated by Costa Cruises was departing Venice during extremely stormy weather conditions with heavy rain and high winds. The high gusts forced the vessel to get frighteningly close to another smaller docked vessel and even a restaurant. Thankfully, with the help of the tugboat, Costa Deliciosa managed to stay clear and maneuver away, avoiding the collision. So another close call on that one. Let's see what else we got here before I get to my favorite story. The one again, another little update. This one on the Carnival Vista. As we speak, the Carnival Vista is officially out of service, and well, shortly it's disembarking the passengers from this last 8-day cruise right now in Galveston. And she will begin very soon her trek to Grand Bahamas for the rendezvous with the floating dry dock and repairs to the Azapods. Carnival is working with ABB, the Azapod manufacturer, to complete the repairs and return the ship to scheduled service on July 27. We hope. But boy, have they had trouble. My goodness gracious. So hopefully that's going to get fixed. Yeah. Now, Carnival Cruise Line. Now, this is my lead story for the day. And I know a lot of you folks, you realize that I'm a big fat man, and food is quite important to me, especially on a cruise. But when this came out, I took note. Wow, it looks really, really good. Carnival Cruise Line is in the middle of rolling out a new brunch menu across the cruise ships in their fleet. The menu will be available soon, within the next week or so, on 11 Carnival cruise ships, and is offered on days when the ship is at sea. Now, the 11 Carnival ships that have received the new brunch menu are as follows: the Horizon, Vista, Fantasy, Sunrise, Sensation, Victory, Imagination, Inspiration, Ecstasy, Splendor, and Liberty will all have the new menu for the C-Day brunch. Now, the menu itself is awesome. It has, in the way of eggs, huevos rancheros, eggs Benedict, which those of you that follow me know I'm an eggs Benedict fanatic. A pancetta scrambled, a frittata, and omelets. It has all the usual bacon sides, sausage, bacon, all that kind of thing. All the breads and pastries that normally come on a cruise ship, cereals, parfaits, and the such. There's some burgers. The burgers look just outstanding. The street burgers on this menu. There's some cool salads, a kale and romaine salad, a Caesar salad. There's steak and eggs. There's fried chicken. There's a salmon salad that looks just absolutely scrumptious. And then they have a dessert of banana cream pie. That's, I'm sorry, folks. Big fat man does like some things that he probably shouldn't eat. But this new menu, this new brunch menu, folks, looks wonderful. If the food quality is anywhere near as good as this menu look, that's going to be awesome. Now, how's it going to work? It's going to be part of the free program. The C-Day brunches are usually held in the main dining room or one of the main dining rooms. And on some ships, it's on the main dining room that doesn't serve breakfast regularly, because usually there's one of the main dining rooms that you can eat breakfast every day. But since this is a C-Day brunch, it might be in one of the other main dining rooms. But it's a go in and sit down meal. And it, like I say, it looks really good. You'll have to check on the specific ship as to the location, but it's a C-Day brunch, and I'm going to try it. I'll promise you that. Yeah, no doubt about it. So anyway, that's it for today, folks. Again, I do highly reiterate the thought of letting this family from Indiana grieve. Let them get over this tragedy as much as they can. And let's let the authorities do whatever they may or may not do, and get on with it. So if there is any terrific updates on this story, I will, of course, update it on these live broadcasts on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, or pop in a quick video, which I've started doing now when a story breaks, especially if I'm not going to be live for 24 hours or so. I'll stick up a video to let you guys know what's going on, and I will continue doing that. So anyway, once again, if you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm broadcasting from Forest, Virginia at the family farm, which is in Bedford County, right outside of Lynchburg. Today here, it's another 90-ish day. It may not quite get to 90 today, which would be really nice because I'm going to be spending some more time out there on the tractor mowing in the heat. And the old fat man don't like to do that. Unfortunately, I don't have any choice. Seriously, folks, I mow about 8.5 acres, so it does take some of my time. But I'll be out there here shortly working on my tan as I get as close to naked as possible on the John Deere and go to town. And that's going to be happening very shortly here. But anyway, this is coming to you from Forest, Virginia. It's like I say, it's going to be 90-ish today. If you are the first time visitor, please drop a comment on where you're from. Let me know that. Maybe let me know what the weather is in your neck of the woods. I'd appreciate that. And as usual, I will try to say hello to all newcomers on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe. We would certainly appreciate that. And like I say, I will see all on, what's today? Today is Tuesday. Yes. I will see everybody Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, this is Thursday. No, this is Tuesday. Yeah, I've lost track of time this week. I'll see everybody Thursday at 10 a.m. This is Chillie, the Fat Travel Guide. Hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you Thursday, 10 a.m. Thanks, y'all. Later, y'all.